Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Lois, and welcome back to Forever Stranded Lost Souls. In the last episode, we were working on, well, cobblestone generators. Specifically that one. So we made a cobblestone generator last episode, and, well, we can't actually place it. We're close. We're close. We just need to get 9 gathering. Between episodes, I did go out mining a little bit. Managed to get 7 building. We need more levels for more things, but before we can do that, we're going to need to do some other things. So, specifically, we need to make a new pick. My current pick is a little, well, broken. So we're going to make a new one, and we're going to make a new one out of iron. Now, I could have done this off camera just fine, but this is actually a quest, so I wanted to bring you guys back in so we can do it on camera. So we're gonna just go ahead and make a nice iron pickaxe. I was trying to get some experience other ways. I actually made, where are they? They're in here, aren't they? I made some cooked nether wart, hoping to get some experience from cooking stuff. It didn't really work all that much. I did manage to kill some stuff and all that fun stuff. I went and got some coal as well, which I should probably, like, deposit a bunch in here. Actually, just put it all in there. And yeah, just a bunch of things I've been working on. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get experience, and the best way is, well, probably mining. So before we head off for adventure, I do want to do a little bit of stuff. One, we need to choose our reward. So out of all this stuff, I think we're just going to take the loot chest. And that didn't complete anything else that I can tell, so that's gonna be all we're gonna do there. Cool. So let's open the loot chest. We get some water stone. That's alright, I guess. Not really much of anything, to be honest, so we'll just put that away. Alright, so what do we want to do at this point? Well, I think what I want to do before we get into anything else, we have these Corfiri, yeah, these things, Corifa? They're logs, they're these weird stalk-like things that grow out in the nether. We have them, but we don't really have much use for them. And I was looking at them and thought, you know what, these things can be made into, eventually sticks, which can be made into pins. And if we make them into pins, we can use those to make chests with only 8 wood instead of having to use the other chest, which requires another 8 wood. So instead of doubling the price of a chest, we could just use that with a work blade to make the same thing. So we need to make some sort of work blade, and we need a we could make a quartz one, or we could just make a flint one. How much of both of those things do we have? Because one might be easier than the other. Tiny pile of coal dust. Okay, so we have a flake flint. We do have some twine, which we're gonna need either way. We could, let's just go for the quartz, and then we're gonna need the flake flint to make our first stick, because we need to use the nether stick. So we'll come in here and how do we flake quartz? Is that not hard enough? That is glow paper. That will not work. Okay. I guess let's grab some of the scoria stone. There we go. So there is a flake quartz. We're going to need 4 of those, as well as a flake quartz point. So let's get the point. Let's go ahead and do that. We got 2 points. What else can we use these for? Arrows? Cool. We can make more sticks with that, which I think that's what we'll do for now. And we're going to need like 3 more quartz. So quartz is plentiful once we can start actually mining it and all that kind of fun stuff. It'll be a lot easier to acquire. But I mean, we can still get it pretty easily. And I think that one broke. Anyways, there are some baddies outside. I think there's something special up top of our base, which is not good. Also, I saw the flake quartz. There we go. I picked it up. I was like, I saw it, but I didn't see where it went. Alright, so now we should be able to make a quartz work blade. And with this, we can turn the sticks into pins. It's going to take a little bit of durability, but then we can use those to make more chests as we need to. So that's something I wanted to go ahead and like actually work towards. But we'll worry about doing that more later. That's not super important right now. So yeah, it's time to go adventuring a little bit. So we need more levels. This should not take too long. But there's always the chance that we're going to run into something, well, not nice. I've run into many things that were not nice. And I gotta remember, I think it's right up here. Oh no. I know what that is. That is the special mob that's above us. And I don't know what it is, but it has lightning and it's pulling us towards it. So we've got to deal with this. How do we want to deal with this? Oh boy. I mean, we could, and this is probably a really bad idea, but we could just go up top. Oh, there it is. Hey. Okay. It's luckily not a super bad thing, but we probably will die if we're not careful. Okay, it was just a, well, it was a nasty little thing, but it wasn't anything awful. That was one of those little pirate things. Okay, there's something else out there, I think. Also, where did I get this other... just put it away. Alright, so that wasn't awful. We have a soulbound armor. We need more defense for that. We did get 5 levels, though. So we can go in here and upgrade our gathering. So we're to gathering level 7. How are we wearing this? Evidently the chain stuff doesn't matter too much. And I guess it's time for us to take one of these pins and some wood and make another chest. I'm going to put this stuff in there. I know we have factory blocks somewhere. Evidently not. Alright, so that was a little bit awful. So, again, we need what? We need to go to 9 gathering. Alright, so 9 gathering is what we need. Let's take a look. We're going to start getting more special mobs as we kind of go forward, which is not necessarily something we want. That is going to lead to issues because we're going to get more and more powerful mobs that we're going to have to deal with, and that's not going to be fun. So we can go through here. There is some nether coal here, and we just lost a lot of it. And something died in there. So, there are little creatures that spawn every once in a while from the netherrack. And I don't know what they are. I'll be honest, they're kind of weird. But this one sounds really creepy. Anyways, that's kind of nice lighting. Let's continue on our little path. I've seen like this thing called a nethermite. There's an enderman there. There's also a blazing juggernaut over there. I don't want to deal with that one. Hey, enderman. Come here. Oh no. I forgot they can teleport you. We died. Oh man. Oh, that was not good. I forgot they could teleport you. Good news is we have 10 levels. I don't feel bad taking advantage of this, I'll be honest. So we just need 2 more levels. Let's hope that we don't find anything awful on our way to get back to our stuff. We are kind of ghostly, which I don't know what that means. Looks like we have night vision, as well as some other stuff. I wonder if we're invisible to mobs. That thing is still there. But yeah, I forgot. I think it's primal core. Uh-oh. Where is our stuff and how do we get down there? Uh-oh. Well, this isn't going to be fun. Ooh, what's that? Nether diamond ore. That is very bright. Alright, we're not going to look at the enderman now. Oh, cool. We have, like, slow fall. I think this enderman is still very angry. I kind of want to see what its health is. Because if we could kill it, that would be nice. Its health is still pretty high, so I think that might be a bad idea. Alright, let's get back up. Hey, there's a little fiery guy. And we can get a bunch of experience from that. Let's quickly put it into gathering. Alright, now we can... Okay, I really don't like this enderman. Let's go ahead and... Okay. Ender buddy. I really want to kill this guy. Ah! This is nerve-wracking. Let's grab more silverfish. And there we go. Cool. So we have a bunch of iron nuggets. We might need a little bit more in terms of netherrack to get back up. But let's just work our way up there. Eh, maybe we won't. Okay. We cannot mine that. We need more mining. We do have 10 levels, which is nice. Let's go back home to the base and see what we can get into. If we want to break quartz, we've got to get up to level 17 of mining. Okay, I think this Enderman is still sort of mad at me. Because he seems to be following me a lot. And maybe we should, you know, use our levels, try to kill him. Because why not? So let's do that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and increase mining to level 7 as well. And again, I don't really feel too bad about breaking the where'd he go? He seems to be broken. Oh, nope. Maybe. Hey, got revenge. Cool. So let's get rid of that death marker. But yeah, so I don't feel too bad about abusing the death. Like, I'm not going to intentionally go die or anything. I'm going to try not to die. But if I do die, then I don't feel bad about using those levels. So let's go ahead and get some stuff set up, and then decide what we're going to work towards today. So first thing we need to do is get this guy set up. We need to have cobblestone generation, and I was looking, I'd love to build a drawer. Drawers store so much of a single item, that's really nice. So maybe making a drawer would be good. I mean, we have plenty of wood. We're about to have basically infinite cobblestone. I mean, it is infinite cobblestone. It's just a matter of getting it. And then we can grab our awesome little pins so that we can make a chest very easily. And then I think we can just chop up 2 of these guys. And there is a basic drawer, which means we can place cobblestone and a drawer, and that will automatically fill up, and we'll very slowly, for now, get cobblestone. We can take 3 of these for that matter, and go ahead and make a stone axe if we want. And now we don't have to deal with the flint. Now eventually we will want to go ahead and make, like, you know, the standard tinker stuff. But for now that's fine. So what's the next thing we need to work on? I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and try to make the tank. Now the tank is actually going to be really easy because we have a good bit of iron. So let's take this iron, let's take this 1 piece of cobblestone. I made a piece of cobblestone to see if I could repair the pick. Turns out I couldn't, so there's that. But we have 8 iron. Okay, so we made the work blade. I know the next thing that I wanted to, I had said that I wanted to get to was the saw from Better with Mods, but I think that's going to be a little bit of a pain. So we're not going to worry about that for right now. I want to see how do we get planks. Wood planks, any sort of axe, giant logs give us planks. Work blades also give us planks. There's not a good way to do crafting to get planks. The saw is really good. Sawmill also works, but that's going to require power and a bunch of things. I mean, 13 building just to place it, so it's going to be kind of complicated. What other things can we start working towards? I mean, obviously, mining is going to be the best thing for right now. The more stuff we can mine up, the better off we'll be. And the tank is actually not that expensive. It's surprisingly cheap, but it requires some glass, iron bars, and iron. So we can actually go ahead and make that. So we just need 4 iron, or 4 cobblestone, and 7 iron. So let's break this down. And then we got to do it again. Now here's the cool thing. With infinite cobblestone, we now have access to infinite sifting. We can sift whatever we want. So let's go ahead and put that in there. We have a bunch of sticks in here. We certainly do. Perfect. So we just need to make iron bars, piece of iron, and that'll make a tank once we have the glass. So nothing too awful there. What do we need for this guy? 14 mining, 10 gathering. Okay. That'd be really nice to have. So I'm gonna just peek out here for a second. Is there any other ores I can see? Eventually we're gonna want to start working. There is actually. Eventually we're gonna want to start working towards getting. Nope, level 9. We're gonna want to start working towards getting an area to farm and all that kind of fun stuff. Shouldn't be too bad to do. We have this area for the nether wart, but we're gonna want to actually grow crops, and that is something that will be enabled by this tank. So with the tank, we can take another tank, we can make a turntable, 3 loot chests, a steel axle. Let's see how bad the turntable is to make. So the turntable is siding. Does it have to be siding? It probably does. It requires a clock, which requires redstone and gold. We can get redstone from sifting dust, so that's fine. Gold, I've seen some out and about, so we could also do that. And wooden gears, this isn't actually that bad, so I don't think it's worth the reward. Tanks are not that bad. Steel axle. Let's see what that entails, what it's used for. This might be something we want to use. So it requires a soul forged steel anvil to make, which is pretty expensive, but it doesn't have any uses that I can see. So I think it's probably used the same for all the other axles, aka the wooden axles and all that. But I don't know that we really need to worry about that right now. Alright, so looks like it's loot chest. I love taking loot chests. I like randomness, so that's fine. So now we have 2 more things we can get into. Let's see, loot chest 1, cupboard, and some rabbit sandwiches. Ooh, interesting. So cupboards. Let's put one like right here. Oh, so it's basically a sideways chest. Fair enough. And actually we're going to put one in here. And this is where we're going to store the other meshes. Cool. We can break this guy and turn him into a proper chest later. Alright, so next up we have an anvil and an efficiency 5. Ooh, that's really nice. The anvil is amazing because it's going to allow us to enchant and repair our stuff. And then some cobblestone, soulstone, and some gravel. That's not bad. I'll take it. So we have this tank, and the tank is useful for water. This does both. So it acts as both a water tank for the Nether, as well as it acts for farming. It acts like a water source for farming. So that's really nice. So that unlocked other worlds, which is overworld. All right. So how do we get home? Now that you've got things down with your base, you'll need to make a portal, get out of here. Old portal will not work for you. Multi-block, which the portal in the middle with 4 pedestals in the corners. Water buckets on the pedestals. Portal takes crude oil, the main GUI, GUI, whatever. This can be pumped into the block as well. Takes 2 buckets of crude oil to activate the portal. Okay. Portal will require Ender Eyes, Ender Pearls, Blaze Rods, an Enchanted Book. Okay, a lot of things. And there's a lot of rewards. Alright, so first of all, the Nether pedestal requires 12 building and some magic. We're gonna need a lot of magic for that, I think. So let's take a look at overworld portal. Ooh. Ender Pearls, red Nether bricks, that's easy enough. That is actually simple enough. We can hammer down the Nether bricks if we want. We can also just furnace up Nether sludge, which we can get. Oh, that is actually annoying. So Nether bricks it is, and just some sort of hammer, which shouldn't be difficult at all. Okay. Emeralds are a little bit nasty, but we can sift for them, as well as we can do things for that. So we also need pedestals. And it should be, which one? This one, Nether pedestal. So more diamonds and just some stone. Okay, that's not bad. And then finally we have crude oil. So we need to get crude oil. Oil, shale, bitumen, which we can get from sifting. Otherwise, oil shale is probably the only thing, which requires a laser to get. Alright, well, looks like we need to go through that. Which shouldn't be too terrible. But that's going to be a while. Now, we also have spawn. If you want to change your spawn point, this block will act like a bed in the Nether without the boom. Alright, so an obelisk. In case we want to, move, I guess. We have an obelisk. Requires just red dye and some iron. That's not too bad. Okay. So, anyways. Ceramics. There's a bunch of ceramics things we can do. We've already got metal buckets, so I'm not too worried about that. What do we want to do next? We could go ahead and make this stone hammer. Compressed stone hammer. That's actually really easy to do. We're gonna need what, 18 cobblestone? A bunch of sticks. I mean, that's both renewable resources, so let's grab some more sticks, because I am a lot lower on sticks than I thought. But yeah, we have plenty of food, we have plenty of literally everything, so I'm not too worried about much at this point. Right, it's like this. No. How do you make those? It requires another set of sticks. So there is 9. And then we'll just put these up here like so, and compress them into a compressed stone hammer. And now we could get stone. I don't think that's worth it. I mean, we can make stone just as easily. So let's go ahead and claim the loot chest, and that will unlock auto compressor. which is stuff we could get into. We might want to sooner rather than later. Interdiction torch. Ooh, that's really nice. And featherfall. So if we put this like here, I don't know quite how these work, but basically it prevents mobs and projectiles from getting too close. Let's actually put it on the other side of our door and see if that helps like keep mobs away or something. I don't know. I know vaguely what it does, I just don't know exactly how it works. And we have 3 chests. That's actually really nice. So maybe one of these days I will actually go through and like try to organize my inventory a little bit. You know what, we're gonna use this for like prep stuff. Let's go ahead and put this stuff in here. Things we don't really care about right now. And we're gonna start using cobblestone as our main building block. And then we can go from there. So we definitely need to do a lot of work. We're pretty set on a lot of things like food. We don't need to worry about food right now. We have plenty of cooked apples. In fact, I can go ahead and make a bunch more. We need experience. That's the biggest thing. So one thing that I think we'll have to probably do, I don't know if I'm going to do this like completely off camera or if, I think it might be fun to actually do this on camera, but go mining, go on little mining runs and whatnot. We could also potentially do some other things. But we do need to be very careful of the evil blazing juggernauts. I hate those things so much. Some redstone here. We need 8. Okay, that's not bad. There's a bunch of coal over here. Ooh, that's a special guy. So these are nethermites. Wow. He was doing a lot more damage to me than I thought he was. I was not paying attention to my health at all. So anytime you see the rainbow sparkles like that, they're usually pretty bad guys. Depending on various things, what they actually have is hard to tell, but like there's some, like that one for example was I think it was Sprint, Alchemist, and Cloaking, so it was invisible. Not a big deal because I mean you can clearly see it through the I still hear it. You can clearly see it through the oh hey, with the sparkles. And that one lost its traits, I guess. But some of them are quite nasty. For example, that one had Alchemist, which is random potion effects. That can be bad. Ow. But not necessarily. Oh my gosh. Cool, there we go. Sprint is not, like, Cloaking is the whatever effect, but like, depending on the mob that has it and whatnot, it can be pretty nasty. So there's tons of coal around here. We have 14 levels. Let's go ahead and spin those. Again, I'm not trying to die, but there's 2 more mining, so we should be able to pick up redstone. How much redstone? That gave us 1 redstone. Wow. Redstone might be better gotten from other things. Anyways, I think that's gonna be a good enough wrapping up point. We have we have access to a lot of stuff now. 19. And it's not a... What was that? 19 gathering. Interesting. There's a ton of stuff around. And I think what we need to do, more than anything, is just continue working on getting more experience, more levels. The more experience we can get, the better off we'll be. The more stuff we can collect, the better off we'll be. That kind of stuff. And just kind of do whatever we can to get ahead. And eventually, we will be able to just make whatever we need to and go mine whatever we need to, whatever we want to, whenever we want to. So I think at this point what we're going to do is we're going to probably spend half the episodes going around and exploring, and half the episodes, well, crafting, whatever we can find. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!